All right, hello again, friends. It is time for another vlog. I do not have a cool coffee intro or anything today because I decided last minute to shoot this video, but we are gonna be doing like a real day in the life vlog. So last time was like exciting, cool shit, going to New York, having fun. This is like what real day in the life is gonna be. So today's just a normal vlog. It is Tuesday, which is my work day. My 9 to 5, I work Tuesday through Saturday, actually. Today, pretty normal morning, and I don't have anything crazy going on at work. So I'm just gonna do a quick little cleanup of the kitchen right now, and I have some laundry to kind of fold up really quick too. So let's just get through the morning fast. All right, so as some of you returning viewers might know, I am a father, I have a baby boy, and I'm a husband. So the way my mornings usually go is I will wake up at I usually wake up at like 6:30, a little before, the rest of my family does. And I just kind of do what I can in the morning, which is just usually like a little cleaning up, little dishes, whatever, which is usually just like a little cleaning up. And then when they wake up, I spend the time I can with my baby. So we'll just hang out and play for the morning, and then I get in the shower and get ready. So that's like what this time is right now, is that like little time when I'm awake before they wake up. Next thing we're gonna do is pack up my food bag and make a smoothie for the day, my protein shake. All right, so let's pack up my food bag for the day. I'm gonna be honest, I usually meal prep each weekend and I'll prep like lunches for the week, but I have been really bad about that for like the past 2 months. I haven't meal prepped, so I'm just gonna show you how I get by for now anyway. Do you see, I need to put new magnets on all these cabinets. Do you see all these doors, dude? None of them are staying shut right now. They need new locks. All right, first thing, a little store brand, just protein granola bar. Easy snack, 10 grams of protein. Okay, next thing, another snack. One of these little Aldi, it's just like cheese and cranberries, like a little simple snack. You're going to see I eat very little in my actual day. I eat like in the morning, I snack in the day like a bird, and then I eat at the end of my day also. It's not great, but it's just kind of what I'm doing right now as a dad. I don't know, man. I'm literally just gonna bring one of these little peppers today too. These are just like snacking peppers that my wife bought. I'm just gonna put that in this little baby Tupperware. And I'm gonna throw some pretzels in a bag, I think, and that'll be good for the snacks. All right, and then let's make my protein shake. I got like 300 mils of water, maybe a little more. I'm gonna do 2 scoops of this naked pea protein. If you're in the gym, and you're like, dude, why do my farts smell so bad? Why do I have that like protein gut? It's because you're eating dairy. I'm gonna tell you right now, this isn't like a speculation. I've been doing this too long. It's because you're eating dairy. If you got a bad gut and you're drinking whey protein, you cut that out, you'll be a happy boy. Frozen banana. This will change your shakes. This is why your protein like smoothies suck, because you don't put frozen banana in. Walmart sells them pre-sliced like this, or you can go on Webstaurant and get a giant like 20-pound bag for wicked cheap. I'm not weighing this out right now because I have made this smoothie daily for years that I pretty much just know it all by feel. Okay, peanut butter. I'm gonna use Jif Natural. I would usually use Teddy. Okay, next we're just gonna put a little salt and some cinnamon. Some beet powder is really good for circulation, and a little sugar-free maple syrup just to help fight the like pea protein and beet powder and all that. So. All right, that is my morning food and bag packed up for the day. That's it for like the morning prep. Essentially, I'm gonna get in the shower in like the next 15 minutes, and then I leave for work around 9. So we're just gonna go pretty much get ready for the work day, I think, next. Oh, we will be cooking up in today's video. I will be showing you how I make beats and loops XYZ throughout my day, throughout my work, whatnot. So this is just the morning. We will be making beats today. All right, just gonna jump in for a minute to show you how I'm constantly networking, because this is like how I get my phone numbers and all that, and it's how I've gotten successful as a producer. So this is just one of those things that you just always have to be in that mode of, and this is my, I got my second phone that's kind of beat up. But right now, Kego Gotti is one of the phone numbers that's been on my list that I want to get. And I'm going to show you just like the mode I'm constantly in and how I get phone numbers. So like I just finished that last clip. I literally walked away just to go about the rest of my morning, and I popped on my Instagram. I was flipping through Kego Gotti's stories, and you're going to see this one. So So this is just a reel he shared. This is just a reel he shared in his story from a barber, right? So this is a barber that he was just at. So here's my thinking is, okay, Kago's not answering my stories. He's not answering my shit right now. Here's a post from a barber. So then what I do, we're gonna go to that page and I literally will send a DM to that barber shop. So this is that barber that Kago Gotti just posted some reel of. I'm gonna DM that barber. And you know what? I sent a message like, hey dude, I know this is probably a reach, but if you got the connection, this is who I am, XYZ. I'm doing this stuff constantly, guys. I'm hitting up like barber shops and car detailers and weed shops and grill shops. If I see that a rapper is like there, if I see a story, yo, I'm at this streetwear store, I'm hitting up the owner. Yo, is Trapland Pat there right now? I'm a producer, let me get his number. 99% of the swings I take miss. I don't see a message on anything, but you know, 1 out of 50, I get that little response or I get that phone number. So you just stay in that mode and they'll come back to you. Just past 9 a.m. and I'm on the road to work. All right, since we were just talking about networking, I also want to touch on why I think like the Instagram and in-person networking that I do is so valuable. So I do absolutely think there's a lot of value in things like sending out loops and collabing with other producers and posting type beats to YouTube. But I also really think there's a ton of value in people knowing your name and knowing your face and building that personal connection. So what you guys didn't really know is that when I was in New York City, the music video we were shooting was actually for a different artist named Soul, and Trapland Pat was featuring on his song. A couple days after that trip, which is now a few days ago, Soul's manager actually hit me up on Instagram and wanted to know if I wanted to work with their team, which is cool for me because it'd be really awesome if I could break into that New York market because of how local I am. So if I hadn't gone to New York City, you know, with Trapland Pat, I wouldn't have met this other team and these other people who, granted, I did connect with them really well. I got along, you know, and that's why we want to work together. But if I hadn't gone out that night in New York City, I wouldn't have met this team. They wouldn't have reached out to me. It's just another opportunity that you can say like I created for myself. So pick whatever, you know, aspect works best for you, whether it is type beats or whether it's, you know, networking, sending out loops. I think they're all valuable. So I am excited to like take advantage of this opportunity. I think I'm going to try to book a trip to New York within the next month. And I'm probably going to go to New York a few times this year to actually get in the studio and work with them. But now we got to go to work. Store is pretty much opened up. I actually don't have much to do today, which is kind of nice, I can't lie. Saturday wasn't a super crazy day, and we kind of got all the work cleared out by the end of the day. So all I really have to do is bring work up into the tailor shop, and I know I have one order I have to submit, and then I think we're kind of good to start making music today. Just gonna go get some work done, and then I have a beat we already started that we're gonna hop on. I just called a few customers to pick up their orders. I need to go enter one order on the computer, and then I think we're pretty clear for the morning unless other customers come in or until some packages get delivered later on. Oh, I didn't say this, but I also did post a reel to my YouTube before I called all those people. Essentially what I try to do nowadays is I don't make a ton of short form content, but when I put out a vlog, I honestly just I cut clips from it like everybody does, but I just try to cut simple clips that I can repost. So just put up like a short clip from my last vlog. It is just past 11 a.m. I actually just had 3 customers all run in at the same time at like 10:15. I already entered their sales and got their orders all set. I'm gonna vacuum the store up a little bit, and then I think we can start making some beats. All right, it is nearly 12 o'clock right now. Gonna hop on the laptop and we are gonna finish up a beat that I started last weekend actually. It is just about 2 p.m. right now. I finished that first beat. Oh, which I didn't mention. That beat was for King Soul. Well, Soul, the dude that I linked up with in New York City when I went with Trapland Pat. Not much else going on, but I got all these orders that just came in from UPS. So I opened up a bunch of boxes. Gonna check in these orders and pretty much just eat a little bit of lunch, and then we're gonna pick up from there. Very into my workday, 6 p.m. Dude, I hope I have enough footage for like a half decent vlog, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to do another little cook up later, but I only got time to finish up that one beat today. And then I actually had like a bunch of packages come in. I had customers start to come in. And then by the time I got quieted down, I just like had to finish up work. So we are on our way home now. It is 6 p.m. We're just gonna see what else kind of happens for the night. But all I really kind of want to get done otherwise is like finish up one more beat for the day. And then we'll be sending a couple beats out. I got home like 10 minutes ago. It seems like my son is taking a late nap because nobody's here. He's still asleep. So I am just gonna throw in dinner. And then I think I'll probably catch up with you guys later tonight when we cook up beats before bed. So for now, we're just gonna have dinner. Let me show you the beautiful sky outside. It is late, boys, but we are almost done. It is 10 p.m. We're gonna go finish one beat. I think just one beat. If for some reason I'm in a really good mood, we're gonna do a second one, but I think we're just gonna finish one beat. This is just a very normal day in the life. This is like the everyday stuff. Like not much happens. I go to work, I make beats, I network a little bit. But I kind of like posting these vlogs because it is like the very normal day in the life that you're going to have as a producer, or that you kind of have to have at some point, because you're not gonna be in the studio every day. You're not gonna be like working with people every single day. A lot of days are just going to be like home, living a normal life, making music. So I hope you love music if you're trying to be a producer, because you're gonna be making a lot of beats. So 10 p.m., let's go hop into the laptop for a low quality cookup. 11:30 p.m. I don't have much to say. I'm tired. I'm going right to bed. Another long day, but this is kind of like, you know, average day. I don't always stay up this late, but I kind of just made one beat from scratch because I didn't like the one that I had started. But that's kind of all for tonight, honestly. Keep an eye out. I think this year it's going to be more trips to New York, a possible trip to Miami coming up, but not too much news on that yet. So, as always, guys, I appreciate you being here, especially if you're still here. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. I will see you in the next video. I love you.